You may still feel like you're recovering from the 2020 election cycle, but 2022 is already taking shape. Former Dallas State Senator Don Huffines is the first to announce a Republican primary challenge to Governor Abbott, but the race could get crowded very soon. KXAN politics reporter John Engel goes one-on-one with Huffines about the race, and he breaks down who may also be jumping in.
And essentially, he's a political windsock.
Dallas real estate developer Don Huffines has three clear priorities: eliminate property taxes, tighten voting restrictions, and finish the wall along the border.
I don't need a new job. I'm only doing this because the job's not getting done.
His first challenge, overcoming former President Donald Trump's all-important primary endorsement of Governor Greg Abbott.
His endorsement doesn't change the facts of the situation. And the facts are, this is a failed administration.
Huffines may be joined in his challenge of Abbott by outgoing Texas GOP Chair Allen West and Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller. Both said they're considering a run.
Anything that forces us to a runoff, that's where it starts getting dangerous for incumbents.
Abbott says he's not yet focused on the competition, but is confident Republicans will unify.
I still have more than 1,000 bills of legislation on my desk that I need to sign or veto. And so we continue our work until that time period expires on June the 20th, and then we'll turn toward politics.
The will he or won't he question about Beto O'Rourke has kept the bench so far empty for Democrats. O'Rourke saying he'll only consider next steps if efforts to further restrict Texas elections are defeated.
Whether that is as a candidate in 2022 or supporting great candidates in 2022.
Whoever jumps in faces Abbott's $38 million campaign bank account.
We're going to put in millions of dollars. We're going to be well funded in this campaign, and we're going to compete.
John Engel, KXAN News.
Texas Republican Party Chair Allen West said he will make a decision about whether to run for office by the end of the month. Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller telling us he is still considering his options. Governor Abbott will be running for re-election to a third term. Most recently, he was challenged by a Democrat, former Dallas County Sheriff Lupe Valdez, in 2018. You might recall KXAN hosted a live debate between these two candidates before the election. Governor Abbott won re-election with more than 55% of the vote.